I'm Heshan J Peiris, CTO and co-founder of KBOOKS and KReader from Colombo, Sri Lanka. Since childhood, there have been two things I have been really passionate about: computers and books. Making technology and innovation work for publishing is something I have been doing for the past 10 plus years. We publish books in fiction, non-fiction, poetry, translations, educational and children's genres. And we have won almost every national level literary award for our printed publications to date. In 2017, we moved into e-commerce domain with printed books delivery in Sri Lanka. And we have fulfilled over 100,000 orders to date. We have also moved into retail in 2020. Currently, we are on the path of becoming a tech startup with exponential growth with our latest cross-platform digital reading framework, KReader, which is focusing on the next level of digital reading experience for readers in Sri Lanka. The novel Beera Suwandathi Hadu or Beer-Scented Kisses by Deshi Tatsarani, with the theme of a new dimension in love and relationships, was first published in 2019 and is repeatedly being reprinted to date because of the readers' demand. Sherlock Holmes Naginhira Solanga or East Wind by Susitha Ruwan is a story about Sherlock Holmes and Irene Adler, which explains how Sherlock Holmes became the detective who he is. It is also a best-selling title among the Sherlock Holmes fans in Sri Lanka. Litmus, a thriller by Priyanath Vidanapathirana, is also a book that is loved by many readers in Sri Lanka. The story begins with the sudden disappearances of friends who are connected to each other, and the story flows to an unexpected ending with a climax. Offering local language readers affordable access to reading and knowledge through digital channels with subscription-based unlimited reading for ebooks and audiobooks is a new trend in Sri Lanka. Local language book readers in Sri Lanka with visual impairments are currently struggling to meet their reading expectations due to the limited availability of impairment supportive reading materials with conventional printed publishing, and are looking for more technology-driven solutions to overcome these challenges. Based on our research data, there's an untapped market potential and a unique selling proposition for augmented reality for reading and interactive learning in Sri Lanka, which is yet to be discovered. It is fascinating to see how machine learning and artificial intelligence can transform the publishing industry in the future. We will soon be able to niche target readers based on their reading preferences, predict readers' responses and attention for both book covers and the actual content using the machine learning and artificial intelligence technologies. There is an emerging trend for utilization of blockchain technology in every industry, but there are only very few use cases in the publishing industry available at the moment. In the digital publishing domain, ebooks and audiobooks can be considered as NFTs or the non-fungible tokens. This will increase the transparency, traceability, and the accountability of the digital sales of the books. During the pandemic and lockdowns in both 2020 and 2021, we observed a significant increase in e-commerce sales volumes up until the starting point of economic crisis in Sri Lanka in early 2022. High fuel prices and increased delivery cost also had a negative impact on the e-commerce purchasing volumes for books. Local language book readers in Sri Lanka are finding it difficult to afford printed books for their reading needs due to the rising paper cost and book prices, as well as their limited income and high cost of living as a result of the country's current economic turmoil. According to our qualitative research, which included 50 customer interviews, a lifestyle survey of 200 readers, and customer observations, 70% of the readers have cut back on the number of books they buy per month in comparison to 2021. 23% would prefer more affordable digital alternatives such as ebooks and audiobooks. In response to the trends and constraints mentioned earlier, we are now developing a digital reading framework, KReader, to help over 2 million readers in Sri Lanka who are currently struggling to meet their reading expectations through digital channels. KReader offers sophisticated reading features such as bookmarking, highlighting, theme change, brightness control, and many other font-related functions. It also offers audiobooks, interactive books, and AI-based behavioral recommendations. It will also contain a blockchain-based module to increase the transparency, traceability, and the accountability of the digital sales of the books in the near future. KReader is the best example of a success story in Sri Lanka that has adapted to publishing trends and developed a more customer-centric product by understanding the customer. There are over 2,000 plus early access registrations for KReader to date. During the beta testing stage, many readers were happy with having both ebooks and audiobooks in a single lab. And we are doing more agile development based on the readers' feedback. The global economy is showing early signs of a recession or a financial shock, and there are supply chain issues in global logistics after the pandemic. Digital transformation plays a vital role in a time like this, where we offer quick and tailor-made access to reading based on the personal preferences of the readers, utilizing digital technologies such as AI and blockchain.